So you've set up your Bitstamp account and you want to go ahead and buy some Bitcoin now. How do we do that? So first we'll direct you to the FAQ page. So on the home page, just scroll down to FAQ. And this page is actually worth reading in its entirety when you have the time. For now though, let's go to how to start trading. And trading is just a reference to buying here. And we've got different orders that we can put in. An instant order, this is one where you use your credit card to buy Bitcoin. You actually don't have to fund your Bitstamp account to do an instant order. But with a limit order, a market order, or a stop order, these you can't use your credit card for. You have to have funds in your Bitstamp account to use these different orders. So we will explain how these orders are different and how to trade them in the next video right away. So how do we use those different orders to buy your Bitcoin? So first thing we want to do is you go back to the buy and sell page. And the first example we are going to look at is an instant order. Now, an instant order is presuming you already have funds in your Bitstamp account. If you look down here, you see the two columns, top 7 buyers, top 7 sellers. That's called the order book. So the top buyer there, you'd see they're trying to buy 1.14 Bitcoin at $6,401. And there's a seller at the same price, just a cents different, and they're trying to sell over 7 Bitcoin. So that buyer's order will get filled pretty quickly because there's enough volume and liquidity in there to fill that order. So if you want to buy Bitcoin right away and you've got funds in your account, press buy Bitcoin, type in the amount you actually wish to spend. So your available balance will be shown and you just type in how much you want to spend. So in this instance, I will put in $3,000. That will take out the Bitstamp fee and it will reveal how much Bitcoin I will receive for that amount. So we're going to click buy Bitcoin and that would buy it right away. If you don't have funds in your Bitstamp account, we're going to use a credit card. So go to credit card, the pop-up warning there, please read that. And if you scroll down, you see the different options that are already pre-selected, how many various amounts of Bitcoin you can buy. So one thing you want to be aware of is that there is a daily limit on credit card purchases on Bitstamp. That's $1,500 a day and no more than $15,000 per month. So if you're going to be buying large quantities of Bitcoin, you really do want to start funding your account. However, if that is sufficient for you, you can use your credit cards. It is simpler. You are paying more in fees though. So you see, if I actually put in over $1,500 that I want to buy, it's going to tell me that I can't do that. It's over the daily amount. So it's self-regulatory. Let's say I want to buy $900. That tells me how much Bitcoin I'm going to get for my $900. I'm going to click buy. And then I'm redirected to the credit card page. So with this, it's just like purchasing any item online over your credit card. Put in all the details that are required and then press submit. So with a next type of order we're going to look at, that's a limit order. So a limit order means you actually can define at which price you're going to purchase your Bitcoin. So at time of recording, Bitcoin's trading at $6,400. Let's just say that I believe I might be able to get it cheaper in the foreseeable future, and I want to buy some Bitcoin at a different rate than the current market rate. So what I'm going to do here is if I click on all, that's going to put all my funds that I have available to buy Bitcoin, and it's going to tell me how much Bitcoin I can buy. So if I just put 0.4 Bitcoin that I want to purchase, and I'm going to change my buy price from the current market buy price to 5,200. And that shows that I'm going to spend just over $2,000 to buy Bitcoin. So that was one order that I processed to buy half a Bitcoin at $5,200. Now I'm going to do it again, but with a different price. Let's say Bitcoin drops even lower to $4,200. And the remaining funds that I have in my account, I'm going to devote all of them to buying Bitcoin at that price. Click buy Bitcoin, and that will empty my funds and put them in a limit order. So if the price of Bitcoin drops to 5,200, I've bought some. If it drops even further to 4,200, I've used the rest of my funds to buy even more. With a market order, it's not that dissimilar to a instant order, but what it's doing is instead of putting you at the very front of the queue, it's going to take its time and try and get Bitcoin to you at a better price than paying the top dollar. And the good thing about Bitstamp, because it is very liquid, there's not going to be that much of a price difference between your buy price in an instant order and a market order. Obviously, Bitcoin is still very volatile. You can get some daily gyrations, so that can change. So to issue a market order, it's not that dissimilar to an instant order. You just click on market order and then you click on buy Bitcoin. It's going to tell you how much funds you have available. So just remember, you can only do a market order if your Bitstamp account is already funded, and you'll just type in how much Bitcoin you want to buy. That will give you the subtotal and the fee involved. And then you just click buy Bitcoin and that will place you in the order book. And again, this won't get processed immediately. It might take anywhere from a few minutes to a few hours, depending on the liquidity on Bitstamp. So a stop order, sometimes referred to as an on-stop order, is something that traders and Bitcoin short sellers will use. So we're not going to show you how to do this because we don't want you using this type of order. It's just too confusing and you can actually end up short selling Bitcoin instead of buying it. So don't use the stop order section. Just stick to the ones we've shown you how to do, which is a credit card order, the market order, and the limit order. And once you've actually acquired your Bitcoin, our next video is going to show you how do you now get your Bitcoins off of the Bitstamp exchange. Thanks for watching. All resources mentioned are in the description of this video. With your Bitcoin Basics video guides purchase, you also gain access to this video series for 30 days, Coin Corner newsletters for 3 months, 20% off any help desk credits for 3 months, Bitcoin Begins booklet, the full edition, PSAs, these are emergency alerts for 3 months as well. Visit coincompass.com and click on members to gain access to any of the above and to check out our latest news, events, and updates. Any content provided by Coin Compass is for educational and informational purposes only and is not investment, legal, tax, or any other advice. A qualified professional should be consulted before making any financial decisions. Coin Compass is not a money transmitter nor broker, so it cannot buy Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency assets on your behalf. Coin Compass will at times recommend certain products, services, and technologies, but these are opinions based upon our experience and not endorsements. We take no liability for out-of-date or inaccurate information, software bugs, manufacturing errors, technology misuse, or issues involving third parties.